And welcome into the final day of competition here at the Southeast National Goalball Qualifier in Smyrna, Georgia. Here in Gym 2, we're going to get ready for the women's bronze medal game between the New Jersey Honeybees and the DC Corruption. And I'm pleased once again to welcome Karen Zabel in. Looks like we have 5 minutes to start, but Karen, game between the Honeybees and the DC Corruption. You've watched these teams all weekend. Who stood out to you?
Well, this is going to be a great matchup. We've got, of course, Lisa Chikowski, multiple-time Paralympian, playing for the Honeybees, and she's got some good backup in Shelly Palmadessa and Jasmine Morell and Jenna Tabiri. And then on the Corruption side, Haley Andrus has just had a terrific tournament. She's been playing excellent defense, throwing the ball well, so she's one to watch for sure. And she's also had some great support from Rosemary Martin, Amanda Aswell, and Lori Pierce. And so it's going to be a really great match this morning, and we'll see who ends up on top and on the medal podium. The Honeybees, of course, coached by Jake Chikowski, former U.S. Women's National Coach, and the D.C. Corruption, coached by Bailey Bueller, who is one of our best up-and-coming coaches for sure. So it's going to be a match for the ages.
Yes, the Honeybees lost in their semifinal to the Ohio Monarchs, and the DC lost to the Atlanta Blazers. So those two teams will be playing for gold, Blazers and Monarchs, over in Gym 1. Once again, we have both gyms streaming live for the 3 games in each gym. Here in Gym 2 will be followed by the men's B Division bronze medal game, and then the men's B Division gold medal game. Over in Gym 1 currently is the men's A Division bronze, followed by the women's gold, and finally the men's A Division gold medal. So 1 hour between each start time today, 8:30 Eastern for the first games, followed by 9:30 games, and then we'll wrap up with 10:30 Eastern games.
So we're getting ready to start here in Gym 2. This is Gym 2, right? We're getting ready to start here in Gym 2, this women's bronze medal match. Referees are checking the eye shades for the athletes, and it looks like the starting lineup for the DC Corruption is going to be Rosemary Martin on left wing, and then we've got Haley Andrus playing center, and Lori Pierce moving over to right wing. The Corruption will be on the team closest to our camera, so you'll be seeing their backs pretty much throughout the game. And then the Honeybees are on the far side of the court from where our camera is located. It looks like for the Honeybees, we've got Chikowski and Tiberi and Palmadessa are going to be our 3. So Lisa Chikowski, number 3, Jenna Tiberi, number 2, and Shelly Palmadessa are going to be starting for New Jersey. My guess is that Palmadessa will start in center. Although Lisa Chakowski did play quite a bit of center yesterday for the Honeybees, so we'll see how they line up once the game gets underway. And it looks like they've started with Chakowski in center, and Palmadessa is on the left wing for New Jersey Honeybees. You'll see her on the right side of your screen, though. So, and then Tiberi is the right wing, but looking from where we are, she's on our left side. So again, I'm going to be calling zones 1 through 9 for the game, for those of you who are used to that kind of markings of the court. And I'm going to call it as though we're on the DC corruption team, since that's the vantage point that we have, and it just is less confusing, I think, certainly for me, and hopefully for you guys too. So on the far left side of the court is zone 1. The middle, of course, is zone 5. And on the far right is zone 9. Andress will take the first shot of the game, and she shoots it looking for a 9, but she sends that one out of bounds. The ball's going to drop in for Palmadessa on the right-hand side. She sends it down about into the 8, and that's blocked by Lori Pierce. Lori Pierce with the throw now from her right side, and she throws cross-court. Nice ball, but it goes about to a 4, and picked up by Lisa Chakowski. Chakowski passes it off to Jenna Tiberi, who goes to the sideline and then shoots into about the 3, blocked by Rosemary Martin. Martin moves into the 3. She takes that lefty ball and sends it back pretty well towards the corner, and it's blocked out by Tiberi. So the ref drops the ball in on the left-hand side to Tiberi. She moves in a little bit from the post and throws a cross-court shot, and that's going to go in. That was a beautiful cross-court shot by Tiberi. It hit the far post on our right-hand side and went right into the goal. Lori Pierce, who's in that corner for the corruption, just, I think, misjudged it a little bit and went to her left instead of covering that line. So the score stands at 1-0 Honeybees, and Pierce will take the throw. She tries another back cross court, and that's out of bounds. Tiberi was there to cover it. Tiberi hands the ball off to Chakowski in that left corner, and Chakowski sends a shot down into the 2, and it's blocked and handled by Rosemary Martin. Rosemary returns the throw, also back to a 2. Tiberi blocks that out with her feet. So the ball's back to Tiberi now on the left-hand side of the 1. She sets up her shot and sends it over into that 7. Pretty good shot, and blocked out by Haley Andress in the center. Haley's going to come over to the right side of the court where the ball's being dropped in. And so Pierce will hand it to her. She's going to move back to the center to take that shot. And she throws straight ahead right at Chakowski. That one was pretty easy for Chakowski to grab up. And Chakowski's also going to go from the middle. She does that spinning bounce throw. It's into the 3, blocked by Andress. Andress takes it and does a pretty quick throw back. And that goes into about the 6-7 and collected by Lisa Chakowski. She passes to Palmadessa on the right. Palmadessa does a cross court into about the 3, again handled by Andress. Andress passes to Martin on the left, and she sends one pretty much right down the middle at Lisa Chakowski. Chakowski passes off to Jenna Tiberi, who's going to throw from the left-hand side into the 3, blocked by Andress. Andress has to chase it a little bit, and she's going to pass it to Rosemary Martin. Rosemary with the shot, and it goes right down the center. She was trying to throw it pretty quickly, and so it didn't really set up as well. The ball's coming from the left. That was a nice throw by Lisa Chukowski. It was into the 4, but Andrus had set up a little bit to the right that time, and so she caught it with her feet and booted it back over the center line, and it was ball over. So Tiberi now will throw for the Honeybees. Tiberi throws that cross-court shot, and this time Lori Pierce is ready for it. Pierce with the ball. She sends one down the middle, and Chukowski's got that. Here comes Shelly Palmadessa from the right-hand side, almost right at the post. And she throws one down the middle, easy one for Andrus to pick up. Andrus is going to throw from the center. She goes cross-court to that corner and blocked out by Jenna Tiberi. That was a nice block and a good throw. Referee drops it in for Tiberi on the left. She throws a line shot right on the line. Nicely done, but Rosemary Martin covers that. Rosemary throws it back down, and she does a little bit of a cross, so like a 1-3 into the 13. Chukowski's there and picks it up, and she'll take the throw herself. She's setting up in the 3 and does a cross-court shot. Oh, nice shot. That was a nice shot by Chukowski, and it went through the feet of Lori Pierce and kind of bounced up right into the net. So, score now is Honeybees 3 and DC Corruption 0. I thought that was incorrect, and now they've got it right. It's Honeybees 2, DC nothing. Lori Pierce sends one down the middle. Chukowski's got it. She'll pass to Palmadessa on our right. Palmadessa sends the ball down into about the 3. That's covered by Andrus. Andrus is going to take the throw from her center spot here. And she throws it about at a 6. Chukowski's got that. And again, passes the ball to Palmadessa. Shelley with a nice line shot. And Pierce is there. Nice block. He's going to return the throw. Pierce moving a little bit left into about her 7 and throws a nice 77, but Chukowski is there to get that one. Chukowski now is going to take the ball. She's starting from her center, and she throws one towards the line and out of bounds on the left-hand side. They'll drop it in from Martin, and Martin will take over. She's lining up right on the post. It's that lefty throw. It's about into the 3. Chukowski is there. Jenna Tiberi now with the ball for the Honeybees. She's sending it into about the 7. Andrus is there to block that one. Andrus backing up to take the throw from the 5. She sends it over towards the 1. It's really more of a 2, and Tiberi is there to get it. Tiberi throws the ball down to Rosemary Martin, who scoops it up, and she will send it over back towards the Honeybees, and she sends it kind of down the middle-ish, maybe a 3-4, and Chukowski's there. Chukowski now lining up in about her 3, and she does a shot over towards Lori Pierce, and Lori's there and ready and picks that up this time. Lori throws it down the middle to Chukowski. And Chukowski passes to Palmadessa. Palmadessa throws a nice 9-7, covered by Andrus, and Andrus sends it back fairly quickly. And that one was almost a goal for Palmadessa. Lori Pierce was not quite in position, but the ball came right at her, so she was able to grab that one up. She sends it back down to Palmadessa. So Palmadessa will now throw for the Honeybees from that right-hand side. Palmadessa sends the ball right at Haley Anderson in the middle, and she passes it off to Rosemary Martin. Rose from about the 3, sends it pretty straight down the court. Chukowski's there. Chukowski with the throw now. She's doing her big spin bounce throw. Oh, and that was right in the 3. And it popped up off of Andrus's feet and over Rosemary Martin into the goal. That was a nice throw by Chukowski. And those guys were there. They just popped it. That sometimes happens. You know, you really, sometimes the block just doesn't go your way. So the score is now 3-0 for in favor of the Honeybees. We've got a little bit of trouble with the scoreboard, so we're taking a break for a second so they can sort that out. We got an official timeout. It looks like we've got about 5.5 minutes left in the first period. And there's a problem with the scoreboard. Hal Simpson, who runs this Southeast Regional Tournament, really does a great job getting in a pretty big number of volunteers to help out. But, you remember that a lot of these folks are volunteers and are doing this for the first time. So they're doing a great job, and sometimes things get a little bit, confused and messed up. But now it looks like they've got it squared away, and we're at 3-0 Honeybees. The scoreboard is correct. Andrews takes it from the free and throws it pretty directly out of bounds. Paul Medessa now on the right-hand side sends one down the line, and Lori Pierce is there to grab that one up. Pierce sends a shot down the middle to Jakowski, who grabs it and hands it off to Jenna Tiberi. Jenna throws that cross-court ball again. Haley Anders is in front of that one. That was a good block by Anders to send it out of bounds. Ball's going to drop in for Lori Pierce on the right-hand side. And she will take the shot. She throws it cross-court into the three. Tchaikovsky gets it with her feet. And she's going to take the shot for the Bumblebees. Honeybees, not Bumblebees. That's a 3-3. Anders gets it, and Martin was behind her. So now we have a substitution on the part of the corruption. Lori Pierce, number 1, is going to be leaving the court, and we'll have Amanda Aswell coming in to replace her. So we'll see if they change their lineup any, or if Anders will still take the middle. We've seen Aswell playing some center before for the corruption earlier in the tournament, so we'll have to kind of wait and see what Coach Bueller decides to do here with these guys. Okay, so Rosemary Martin has the ball, and she's going to the right side of the court. It looks like she's going to play right wing for the corruption. She sends one down into the 7, and that's blocked by Paul Medessa pretty easily. So Aswell is playing on the left wing for the corruption, Haley Andrus in the middle, and Rosemary Martin on the right. Paul Medessa threw a ball right to Andrus in the center, and Andrus is going to return it right at Paul Medessa, who bobbles it a little but makes the play. Paul Medessa again with the throw, and she throws it down into the 8. Aswell is there. Here's Aswell's first throw of the game. She lines up right at the post. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Rosemary Martin. Rosemary Martin throws a nice cross into the forward. That's blocked by Jakowski. Lisa Jakowski threw that one right to the center. Andrus had to chase it and passes it back to Rosemary Martin, who sends it down to Paul Medessa on the right side. Paul Medessa with a quick shot back, but it's a high ball. This is an opportunity here for the corruptions. Looks like Bailey Bueller, the coach, is instructing Andrus to take the shot. Paul Medessa is lining up in back center, and right now Anders is also in back center with the ball. Andrus is moving a little bit to the left. It looks like she's going to take a shot from that left-hand corner. She sends it out of bounds. Oh, and throws a high ball herself. Unfortunately. So now Andrus will defend. And it looks like Jakowski's going to throw. Right now she's starting out in the 1. Whether she stays there or not, she throws a cross court and a beautiful 9 in the goal. Andrus made a great effort and almost got to that, but she didn't quite get there. So now the score stands at 4-0 Honeybees. We've got about 3:23 left in this half. And Rosemary Martin sends one from the right corner down over to Jenna Tiberi on the left. Jenna's got it, and she's going to throw it kind of back more towards the middle. Andrus sends it out of bounds, but it's going to be a ball over. Shelley Palmadessa gets the drop in on the right-hand side, sends it right straight down the court to a waiting Rosemary Martin. Rosemary now is going to throw back into that 7, a 97 shot was collected by Chukowski and pass off to Palmadessa again. Palmadessa throws one cross court way out of bounds. The drop in goes to Amanda Aswell, and this is her first shot of the game. She sends it about a 14, collected pretty easily by Chukowski. Chukowski gets it to Jenna Tiberi on the left-hand side, and Tiberi throws it down the middle. Andrus has that. Andrus comes over now to the right-hand side, to that right gap, that 7, and throws one at the 9. It's a beautiful shot, very well positioned, but Shelley Palmadessa was there. Shelley sends the ball down the line, and Rosemary Martin blocks it out. So they drop the ball in for Rosemary. Rosemary takes that shot over into the 3. It was a good shot, and Jenna Tiberi sends that one out of bounds. Tiberi now from the left-hand side. Another cross-court shot, and Rosemary Martin blocks that one out of bounds. We have a timeout now. Bailey Bueller has called timeout for the DC Corruption. Just wants to talk things over and give them a little bit of a minute to rest. All right, a message from Gym 1, where the men's A bronze medal game is playing between the Manticores and the Johns. At this point, the Manticores are up 6-1 over the Johns. Haley Andrus starts on the far left side. Oh my God! Oh, now we have a collision on the court between Andrus and Aswell, as Andrus was trying to get over to that right-hand corner, because now we've got Aswell in the center, and Andrus is going to play right wing. They collided a little bit, but they recovered, and they got the ball. They blocked the ball coming from the Honeybees. Andrus now playing right wing, so she's thrown from that 9 spot. She throws it cross court and out of bounds. So now we've got Rosemary Martin on the left wing, Aswell in the center, and Andrus on the right wing for the Corruption. Jenna Tiberi's got the ball. She's going to send it into the 3, blocked by the combination of Aswell and Martin. Martin comes into the 3 for her throw and throws a straight 33. Chukowski is there. Chukowski now with the big spin bounce throw. That's kind of her trademark, and she sends it to nice throw down into the 9, and Haley Andrus blocks it out. Haley Andrus is now going to come across and throw from the left-hand side, and she sends that down to the middle. Maybe about a 6-7, and that's collected by Shelley Palmadessa. So now we've got a substitution for the Honeybees. Jenna Tiberi is going to come out, and Jasmine Morrell will be replacing her on their side of the court. So we will see where where Morrell ends up playing. And we can hear Bailey Bueller talking to her team, and she says it's a little chaotic, but I love it. I love the energy, and so she's encouraging her team in their efforts. So as the referees are checking the blindfold of Jasmine Morrell, we're going to take a look down the court and see if they're going to make a change in the lineup here. Or no, it looks like Morel is just going to step right into that right wing spot that Tigeri had. So the rest of the lineup is the same. So Palmadessa sends one cross court. And Rosemary Martin gets a toe on it and just barely ekes it out of bounds. It was a good throw, and Corruption got a little bit of luck there. Rosemary sends the ball back across court towards Palmadessa, and a combination of Tchaikovsky-Palmadessa that gets taken up. Palmadessa again, this time kind of throwing directly in front of her, and Haley Andrews picks that up. Andrews does a spin throw, a little bit of a skip ball. It's a nice ball down into the 7, and that's collected by Tchaikovsky. She's a little bit lost right now. But stayed in the middle, which is kind of where Tchaikovsky threw it. So Aswell picks that one up. She's going to make her throw and sends it down to Palmadessa in the 7. Andrews has the ball now on the right and throws it over cross court and out of bounds. So there's about 3 seconds left in this half, and the clock didn't stop as quickly maybe as it could have once the whistle blew. And so the referee is instructing the timer on how to put the extra couple seconds back on the clock so that the Jersey Honeybees can get their last shot in. It looks like Jasmine Merle's going to take that shot when the... Oh boy. So, all right, we've got an official timeout here while we mess with this scoreboard a little bit. So far, it's been a pretty exciting game. Just a couple defensive mistakes on the part of the Corruption, but overall, they're playing quite well. And okay, sorry, I'm not so good at this. Gotcha. So far we've had a pretty good matchup here. A couple of defensive mistakes by the Corruption and put the Honeybees out 4-0. But so far, it's been a really exciting game to watch. So now the officials take a quick look and let Amanda Aswell adjust her eye shade, and we're ready to begin. We've got 3 seconds left, and Jasmine Morel takes that last shot of the half. So with 1 half left to play in this women's bronze medal match here at the Southeast Regional Tournament, we've got the Honeybees with 4 points, 4 goals, and the DC Corruption still waiting to break into the score and get away from that 0. And we're going to take a break for a minute, and we'll be back with the second half action here shortly. All right, so we're back here getting ready to start the second half of this women's bronze medal match between the New Jersey Honeybees and the DC Corruption. Just a note from Gym 1 where the Manticores are taking on the the Johns. Wow, my brain just completely fell apart there for a second. My apologies. Manticores Johns in the other gym for the men's A bronze medal match. Manticores were up 8-2 over the Johns. So the referees are doing their final equipment checks here on the athletes, checking the eye shades. And it looks like we've got, for the Corruption, the same lineup that we had going into the half. So Amanda Aswell, Rosemary Martin, and Haley Andrus. And then down on the side of the Honeybees, it looks like we also have the same matchup, or the same lineup down there. So Jasmine Morell on our left, and then Tchaikovsky in the center, Palmadessa on our right, and of course Palmadessa is left and Morell is right from the perspective of the Honeybees. So, but for viewing purposes, from our vantage point, Palmadessa is on the right and Morell is on the left. So we've got Rosemary Martin, Amanda Aswell, Haley Andrus left to right here for the Corruption, and Morell, Tchaikovsky, Palmadessa left to right for the Honeybees down on the other side of the court. Honeybees will start with the ball this half. Referee passes it in to Tchaikovsky at the center. Tchaikovsky does her spin bounce. That goes into the 7, and Haley Andrus kicks it out the left side of the court. Nice block by Haley Andrus. They drop it for Rosemary Martin on the left. She's got that lefty throw and sends it about to a 4, picked up by Tchaikovsky, who hands it off to Jasmine Morell. Jasmine sets up kind of more towards the middle and sends it pretty straight into Aswell at the center. Aswell's going to take the throw. We've got 2 lefties out here for the Corruption right now. So Aswell sends that down to the 7, and Tchaikovsky hands it off quickly to Palmadessa. Palmadessa sends it back toward the middle, and it bounces off the feet of Aswell, and Rosemary Martin picks it up. Martin sends down about a 23 shot, and Tchaikovsky's there to pick that up, and she's going to take the throw for the Honeybees. Tchaikovsky sends a bouncer down the middle. Oh, and it bounced over Aswell. Barely glanced the feet of Andrus, and Rosemary Martin just didn't quite grab it before it went into the goal. That's a rough play. But it's a good throw. Those bouncing balls from Lisa Tchaikovsky, I've tried to field those, and they are not the easiest balls to block, that's for sure. So a great throw by Tchaikovsky and a good effort on the part of the Corruption, but the score is now standing at 5 goals for the Honeybees to nothing for no goals for the Corruption. Haley Andrus takes a 1-3 shot from the left wing, and now she's moving over to the right wing, and Rosemary Martin is also lining up on the right wing. There's no one on the left at all, and so they score a goal. Rosemary Martin thought when Andrus came over to take that shot from the left-hand side that they were going to switch positions. And so Rosemary went over to the right-hand side to play right wing. And Andrus had the understanding that she was going to throw from the left-hand side and then go back to her position on the right wing. And so both of them ended up on the right wing side, and Morell threw a straight shot down the line on the left-hand side, a 1-1, and there was no wing there to get it. So an unfortunate miscommunication for the Corruption, and the score stands now at 6-0 in favor of the Honeybees. as well as asked the referee to let her adjust her eye shade, and so they're checking that real quickly, and we are about to get underway. Corruption is about to have the ball dropped in on the left-hand side, so now we've kind of changed again. We've got Andrus back in center now, Aswell on the left wing, and Martin on the right wing for the Corruption. Aswell threw that one down into a 3. It's collected by Chukowski. And now Palmadessa will return the ball. She throws it into the 6, and Andrus is there. Andrus starting from about her own 7. Tries to send one to the corner. It's a nice position shot, but Palmadessa is there and picks it up. Palmadessa sends one down the line. That is right on the line. And unfortunately, Rosemary Martin did not quite get all the way over to the line, and that ball went right in. That was a perfect 9-9 shot on the part of Palmadessa. And just a little bit more of a push needed there by Rosemary Martin to get out to that sideline. So Rosemary will try and get one back for us. She sends a nice 9-9 down the court, and that's blocked out by Palmadessa. Palmadessa picked up the ball, and now she's handing it over to Jasmine Morell, who's moving toward the left side of the court and throws from the 3, and that's hit the post and out, and that's a lucky thing there, because Amanda Aswell had dove towards the center rather than towards the sideline on that one. So had that one been a little bit further in toward the center of the court, that would have been another goal for the Honeybees, as Aswell makes a little bit of a mistake there on defense. So now the referee is checking the eye shade for Haley Andrus. It gets kind of sweaty under those eye shades, so every now and then you know, and also they get bumped around when you're catching the ball and diving and things like that. So the player is allowed to ask for the referee to check their eye shades. They're not allowed to touch them at all without permission, and so that's why it's an official timeout, and the officials come and help you do that process of getting your eye shade back in place. So back in play here, Amanda Aswell from the left-hand side sends one cross court. That probably would have been out of bounds, but Palmadessa gets it before it goes out. And Palmadessa sends one back to about the 4. Andrus picks it up, and she's going to throw from a little bit from the left side. She kind of throws about a 22, and Jasmine Morell gets that one. She's going to throw from the left, and that's out of bounds. That time Aswell was covering the line very well, but the ball did go out of bounds. So now they'll drop it into Aswell on the left-hand side. Rosemary Martin's coming over to retrieve it. She's going to go back to the right and make her throw from the right. Oh, and that's a nice corner shot, but Palmadessa is there. That was a nice 8-9 shot for Rosemary Martin. Palmadessa returns it now to the center, and Andrus gets it and passes it off to Aswell on the left-hand side. Aswell tries that cross-court shot again. Palmadessa gets it in her feet in about the 7. And Palmadessa now, starting from her own 7, throws it kind of into that corner, and Rosemary Martin, unfortunately, did not cover that line. So that ball went into the corner of the goal, and that's 8-0 now, the score in favor of the Honeybees. So we've got a substitution down there on the Honeybees side. It looks like Palmadessa is going to go out of the game. Jasmine Morell appears to be moving to our right side of our viewing, but to the left wing, and then Jenna Tiberi comes back on the court to play right wing for the Honeybees. Looks like we've got about 8:53 left to play in the Corruption, and now Rosemary Martin is going to come off the court for the Corruption, to be replaced by Lori Pierce.
Final in the men's bronze, Smyrna 12, Johns 2.
And so we've got the final score from Gym 2 in the men's A-level bronze game. The Manicores over the Johns by a score of 12-2. So that's a mercy game there. So when one team is 10 goals above the other, the game ends regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And so the Manicores mercied the Johns in the bronze medal match. So we're back in action here. Haley Andrus just shot down a 33, and it was kicked over the center line by Lisa Chakowski, so that's a ball over. And we'll come back down here to the corruption side with Amanda Aswell taking the ball on the left. And she sends one down into the 3. It gets past Chakowski, but Jenna Tiberi is there. Jenna kicks it forward a little bit and chases it, and then just kind of drops it. And that was about to be a 10-second delay, but Jake Chakowski wisely calls that timeout to avoid the penalty on the part of the Honeybees. So Jenna had kind of blocked the ball forward, gone to retrieve it, and then just sort of was trying to get rid of it because she was worried about the delay of game penalty, and kind of dropped it, and it just didn't really go, and it wasn't going to make it over the center line. So she went back out to try and retrieve it, and as she was doing that, Jake Chakowski wisely called that timeout so that there's not going to be a penalty. So my guess is that when we get ready to begin play again here, Tiberi will just drop the ball out of bounds so that they don't get the penalty. We'll see, though. Maybe they'll try and make the throw, but I doubt it. So we're setting up, about ready to come back online after this Honeybees timeout. And Tiberi does get a shot off right at the center there at Andrus. Andrus picks it up and moves to her right a little bit and takes the throw from the 7. She throws about a 7-8, but Morell is there to cover. Morell now will return the ball for the Honeybees. She sends it pretty close to down the line, and Lori Pierce is there. Lori's got that one handily and will send it back. She has a nice cross-court shot, and she sends that into the corner, but Jenna Tiberi is there. So now New Jersey's going to make a substitution. They're going to take Lisa Chakowski out. She's earned some rest playing center there. And Shelly Palmadessa will come in and play center for the Honeybees. We've got 8 minutes left in this second half of the game, and the Honeybees are up 8-0 over the DC Corruption. So Palmadessa takes her spot in the center of the court, and Tiberi's got the ball on the left. And she will be throwing it cross court. She sends one down to Lori Pierce, and it goes out of bounds by just a little bit. Good thing Lori was a little bit out of position. She wasn't quite on that corner, so good thing that one just eked out of bounds. Pierce shoots another one cross court from her side. That goes up to about the 7, and kicked by Palmadessa, and Tiberi has it. Tiberi tries that cross court again and again, close to out of bounds, but this one Lori Pierce got a hand on and sent out into out of the court. So now Pierce with the throw. She sends one down the line. It's a nice little skip ball, but Morell handles that pretty easily. She's got that line covered. And Morell sends back a 77 handled by Andrus pretty quickly. Andrus now moving to the left for the throw. Aswell clears the court and gives her some room. She sends a nice 33 down there, and that's covered by Palmadessa and Tiberi. Tiberi sends a one into the 3. That's covered by Andrus. She's got a lot of range on her defense. Gets out there pretty far on both sides. Aswell sent one down from the 1 over to about the 6-7 that's handled by Palmadessa. She passes to Morell, who sends it back to about the 6, maybe 7, and Andrus collects that and passes it off to Lori Pierce. Lori Pierce from about her 7 sends it directly down the middle at Palmadessa. Palmadessa sends one directly down the middle back at Andrus. Andrus sends one about into the 4, maybe 3, and Palmadessa gets that with her feet, kicks it forward a minute, and passes it back to Jenna Tiberi. Jenna's got a little bit of a skip ball going, sends that down into the 2, and Amanda Aswell picks that up. Amanda sends it back, kind of got a 1-3 going on there, and Palmadessa with some good range kicks that one out of bounds. Now Jasmine Morrell walks the ball over to the right side of the court and sends it down in the 7 to Haley Andrus. Andrus passes it off to Lori Pierce, who throws it from her 7 cross court into about the 2. Tiberi gets it with her feet. Oh, no, she doesn't. Well, she got it with her feet, and then it bounced forward and is now it was a ball over. So the ball comes back down to the Corruption side of the court as well, taking it from the left side, and she sends it about down to the 2, and Tiberi picks that up with her feet. Tiberi now to return the ball cross court over to Lori Pierce, and Andress with a nice defensive play blocks that one out of bounds, and she's knocked her blindfold a little bit on that play, so she's having the refs check that out. And all is well. We are ready to start again. They'll drop the ball in for Lori Pierce on the right-hand side. And Lori, from her 7, throwing cross court to the 3, and that's blocked by Tiberi. Tiberi now. Oh, she dropped that one right out of bounds. That was out of bounds from the second it left her hand. She was trying for that line shot, which she's had a few of those, but have worked pretty well for her, but not so much that one. Aswell throws one from the left right down to the center, and that ball comes back almost to the 2, and Andress is there. That's a lot of range for a center. That's pretty impressive. She sends it back from the left-hand side, and Palmadessa kicks it out of bounds. Yeah. So now Tiberi has the ball on the left-hand side of the court for the Honeybees. She sends it down into the 3. Andress is there and kicks it out of bounds. It was a nice throw by Tiberi, and Andress made a really nice defensive play. Ball drops in for Aswell on the left for the Corruption. She's going to send it cross court. It's a nice shot. Perfect. Would have been a really nice corner shot in the 9, but Morrell is there and covers that line quite well. She blocks it out. And so now they drop it into Morrell. She comes to the center for a throw and throws it about into the 7. Andress is there. Andress now going to take the throw from her center, and she sends it back down to that corner, and that's Morrell gets it, but it was a close one. She gets it with her hands. She was playing very far in towards the center on that one. So Morrell returns the ball back into the 1, and Aswell's got it with her feet. Aswell sends it back down into about the 3, and Palmadessa gets it. She sends a quick throw back down to about the 6. Andress blocks that one out for the Corruption. The drop in on the right-hand side to Lori Pierce. Lori steps a few steps in and throws cross court, trying to get that 1, but it's really more of a 3. Palmadessa kicks it over to Tiberi. Tiberi now coming back across court again, and that's collected by Lori Pierce. We've got an official timeout. I'm not sure why. And we're back in play. Haley Andress has the ball in the 3 for the Corruption. She throws one out of bounds on the left-hand side. The drop into Tiberi for the Honeybees. And she hands it off to Jasmine Morrell, who walks over to about the 6, and she throws about a 67. Andress is there. Andress passes off to Lori Pierce for the throw. Pierce moves left, very far left. And so Pierce had wanted to do kind of a sweep and come left of center and throw the ball, and Andress was was moving left to kind of clear the way so that Lori could, I think she was expecting Lori to take that throw more from the center. So when Pierce lined up and got ready to throw, Andrus was directly in front of her. And so as she, it was clear that she was going to move forward and likely hit Andrus, Coach Buehler wisely called that timeout and kept that collision from happening. So good move there, Coach Buehler. And we've about ready to start play again. We've got about 3.5 minutes-ish left, about 4 minutes left in the game. And the Corruption have the ball. This time Andrus is going to take it and move all the way to the right side and throw it back into about the 6-7. That's a nice ball, but Palmadessa is there. So now Aswell asks for an equipment check on her side to check out her blindfold. She adjusts it a little bit, and the referee is checking to make sure that she's got that situated. And on the Honeybees side of the court, on the right-hand side, Jasmine Morrell has the ball and is getting ready to throw from about her own 7. And she sends about a 7-8. Andrus is there. She's got a lot of range defensively. She passes to Lori Pierce, who sends a cross-court shot. Well placed, but Jenna Tiberi picks that one up. Tiberi sends one down into the 2, and Aswell picks it up. And so now we're going to see a substitution on the part of the Corruption. Amanda Aswell is going to step off the court, and Rosemary Martin will come back on. And it looks like while they're checking on the mask and getting Rosemary Martin ready to come on the floor, the goal judges are mopping up a little bit of the sweat. It's a long, rough game and a lot of sweat. And so it's nice to have that floor cleaned off a little bit so that nobody slides and hurts themselves on it. So it looks like Martin is going to come in and play on that left wing spot. We got a cameo there from one of our DC stars for the men's team. He's having fun today. And looks like Rosemary Martin is going to step in and take that left wing spot that Amanda Aswell just vacated for the Corruption. And we're ready to go. Corruption have the ball. Haley had given it off to Rosemary Martin, so she takes her throw. It's a 13, a nice one too. Palmadessa blocks it and hands it to Tiberi. Tiberi now tries that cross-court shot, and it's out of bounds. We saw Rosemary Martin coming over to maybe do some backup defense as that ball goes over to the right. And Lori Pierce throws from her right, cross-court into about the 3 collected by Jenna Tiberi. Jenna sends one from the left corner into the 3, and that's blocked out by Haley Andrus. Rosemary Martin comes in, and she's going to throw from the left-hand side. Goes about to the 2, and Palmadessa kicks that one out of bounds. She's got some good range on that ball, too. The ball drops in on the left, and Tiberi hands it off to Morrell. And Morrell throws from just right of center and throws a dead 5, and Andrus picks that up easily. Andrus moves to her left and throws from about the 2, and it's a high ball, unfortunately. So it was heading towards the corner, a pretty decent shot, but unfortunately a high ball. So now Andrus will defend, and it looks like Jenna is going to be throwing this ball for the Honeybees. She's setting up in about the 4, a little bit left of center. Now she's moving right a little bit, and Andrus is following her. And she throws it from the 7 to the 7, and Andrus blocks it. So great job by Andrus there to save that goal on the penalty shot. And now we're back in play. They drop it on the right to Lori Pierce. Lori Pierce sends one cross court. And that was a really nice cross court shot. And Jenna Tiberi blocks that out right there at the sideline. Tiberi now with the throw from the left-hand side. And she comes across a little bit right of center for Andrus. Andrus got that one pretty easily. Andrus sends it back down towards Tiberi, who blocks that in about the 2. Tiberi now coming on the left side, and Rosemary Martin gets that one. Rosemary with a kind of a line shot, fielded by Tiberi. Whoa. And Tiberi went to the right, I think, to pass it to Jasmine, and Jasmine had come left, and they kind of boggle a little bit, but Morrell ends up throwing a 77 that's blocked by the combination of Anderson and Pierce. And Pierce throws it back down to about the 6. And here comes Morrell again, and she throws there. Anderson now from her own 7 throws it back about into a 7 also, and that's collected by Palmadessa, who passes it to Morrell. Morrell throws a corner shot, and Rosemary Martin on the left kicks that one out of bounds. That was a nice block and a very well-placed shot from Morrell. A nice block one by Martin. Martin sends it into the 4, and it looks like yes, Martin breaks the into the scoring for the DC Corruption. The drought has ended. She is on the court. That was on the scoreboard rather. That was a beautiful throw from the 1 to the 4. And so Palmadessa returns into the 7, handled by Andrus. Andrus now from her own 4 throws it about a 44. Palmadessa kicks that one out of bounds. Yeah, that was a nice throw by Rosemary Martin. It kind of bounced around off of Palmadessa and just past Tiberi into the goal. So, Tiberi now throws it across court and out of bounds. We've got about 35 seconds left in this game, and the score is 8-1 in favor of the Honeybees. Lori Pierce sends one down a little bit left to center, and that's fielded by Palmadessa. She chases it for a minute and then hands it off to Jasmine Morrell, who throws one quickly. They were a little bit wanting to make sure they did not get the penalty. Morrell's shot comes to the middle, and Andrus returns it to the corner, but blocked out by Jenna Tiberi. It was a nice shot from Andrus. Morrell has the ball now. She came left and picked it up from Tiberi, comes to the right, and she sends it down 77, and Pierce is there. Pierce sends it cross court, and the game is over. So your bronze medal winners for this Southeast Regional Tournament in the ladies division are the New Jersey Honeybees in a well-fought game between the Honeybees and the Corruption here this morning. So next up, we've got the men's B bronze, and that's between the DC Stars and the Atlanta Wolves. So another DC team going for the bronze. And we're going to come back with that action in just a little bit.
And welcome back to Gym 2. We are getting ready for the men's B Division bronze medal between the DC Stars and the Atlanta Wolves. Atlanta Wolves closest to the camera. We'll start with Matthew Gavin at left wing, Kwan Shepard at center, and Stephen Smith on the right wing. The DC Stars have Kurt Sloop at center, Tom Foley on the right wing, and Caleb Burkmeyer on the left wing. Shepard takes the first throw down the line, blocked by Burkmeyer. Going to roll back over midcourt. Ball over to the Atlanta Wolves. Stephen Smith's shot blocked there by Burkmeyer. In our first game in Gym 2, the New Jersey Honeybees beat the DC Corruption 8-1 in the women's bronze medal game. And there's a shot by Burkmeyer that climbs up and over Kwan Shepard. And DC is on the board first. 1-0. Matthew Gavin now rolls it to the gap, blocked there by the center Kurt Sloop. Gives it off to Tom Foley on the right wing. Shot stopped by Shepard. Gavin shot down, blocked by Foley. Foley with a spinning bounce ball cross court. Stephen Smith there to make the save. Smith's return throw goes out of bounds. Burkmeyer left-handed throw down the line. Smith had a little trouble with it, but got enough of it to knock it out. Sloop makes the save at center. Oh, that shot by Burkmeyer caught the feet of Gavin and just went wide of the post. Might even brush the post. Gavin shot down, blocked by Sloop, rolls over the high ball line. He finds it, passes it back to Foley. Foley gets the shot off, straight down, pops up off of Gavin, but he catches it. Gavin now, left-hander from the left wing, throws cross court. Burkmeyer with the save. Caleb Burkmeyer rolls it to the middle. Kwan Shepard has a little trouble with it, but stays in front of it. Shepard shot, blocked by Foley. Tom Foley straight down, blocked there by Gavin. Matthew Gavin now throws it straight back down, blocked by Sloop. Once again, we're playing 12-minute halves in the medal games. All the previous games were 10-minute halves. There's another shot by Burkmeyer. Pops up and off of Gavin. But a clarification as the horn sounded. No goal. No goal. The 10-second horn went off, so DC commits the 10-second penalty. Score 1-0. It'll be Kwan Shepard to take the penalty throw for the Atlanta Wolves, looking to tie it up on this penalty throw. Tom Foley to defend. Quick off the whistle, and Shepard goes wide of the post. So DC avoids Mistake there with the penalty, and the score remains 1-0. Now Foley, quick off the whistle, stopped by Shepard. Quick return throw to the gap, pops off of Foley, goes off of the foot of Sloop, but Berkemeyer backs up. His shot down, blocked by Shepard. Hands it off to Stephen Smith, goes cross court. Tom Foley with the save. Foley down the line. Oh, deflects off the post and out of bounds. Ball dropped in on the left wing. Matthew Gavin. Bouncer to the gap. Kurt Sloop bodies it out of bounds. Foley looking to hand it to somebody. Goes to the middle, blocked out by Shepard. Gives it over to Stephen Smith on the right wing, throws it to the middle. Shot to the middle, Shepard with the save. And there's a goal by Stephen Smith as he ties it up for Atlanta. 1-1 with 8:25 to go in the first half. Gavin down the line, Foley there to make the stop. Tom Foley's shot goes out of bounds. Ball dropped in, Gavin will hand it to Shepard. Shepard from the left post. Tries to go down the line, but it goes out of bounds. Berkemeyer throwing gap, gets past Shepard, but Stephen Smith backed up. Now Smith with the big bouncer, blocked by Sloop, backed up by Foley. Foley shot down. Stopped by Gavin. Gavin goes cross court to the gap, blocked by Berkemeyer. Caleb Berkemeyer down. Gavin with the save. Shepard hands it to Gavin. Bouncer down the middle. Sloop with the stop. 7 minutes to go in the first half. 1-1 game. Berkemeyer down, blocked by Shepard. Quick return throw, stopped by the feet of Sloop. Sloop hands it to Berkemeyer, left wing. Bouncer cross court, Gavin bodies it up. Matthew Gavin straight down, Sloop with the save. Passes it over to Tom Foley on the right wing. He spins, throws, bodied up by Gavin, keeps it in front of him. Gavin rolls it straight down, blocked there by Foley. Tom Foley with it on the right wing. Bouncer down the middle, blocked by Shepard. Shepard, oh, that was heading for the corner, and Tom Foley pushed it out of bounds at the last second. Great reaction time by Tom Foley. Score remains 1-1. Now Foley goes down the line, just wide of the post. dropped in on the left. Matthew Gavin looks to throw center, blocked out by Kurt Sloop. Foley straight down, blocked by Gavin. Now Gavin goes to the middle, Sloop there to make the save, rolls to the high ball line, picks it up, throws it back to the left wing, Caleb Berkmeyer. Berkmeyer is going to go cross court, stopped by Gavin. Matthew Gavin taking a lot of the throws here for Atlanta in the first half, but that one will go cross court out of bounds. Berkmeyer sweeps from the left wing over to the right gap, throws it straight down, middle, blocked by Shepard. K1 Shepard now will move to the left. Steps to his right a little bit, throws it straight down. Tom Foley bounties off of Foley and over the crossbar. 4:49 left first half. DC Stars 1, Atlanta Wolves 1, and we have a timeout on the floor. While we do that, we'll check in on Gym 1, see that the Ohio Monarchs have a 5-1 lead over the Atlanta Blazers in the women's gold medal match. That'll be followed by the men's gold medal match, Los Gallos and the Atlanta Force. Over here in Gym 2, we'll have the men's B Division gold medal between the Killer Cobras and the Atlanta Renegades. Thanks for tuning in all weekend for this exciting Southeast National Qualifier. We got one more National Qualifier, the Northeast in New Jersey, and then we'll hit the Nationals in Fort Wayne, Indiana, August 2 to 4. Play starts and Berkmeyer rolls it down from the left wing, stopped by Stephen Smith. Smith's return throw pushed out by the hands of Kurt Sloop. Foley spins, throws middle. K1 Shepard with the save, return throw. Foley with the bodied out of bounds. Ball dropped in on the right wing. Tom Foley has it. Spins, goes cross court, stopped there by Stephen Smith. Smith spins, throws. Kurt Sloop with a diving stop. Hands it to Berkmeyer on the left wing. Berkmeyer bouncer down, pushed out of bounds. Stephen Smith spin, bouncer down the line, just pushed out, deflected out by Caleb Berkmeyer. Berkmeyer now at center. Throws it down, pops up off of Gavin, but out of bounds. Gavin shot to the middle, stopped there by Sloop. Foley's shot blocked there by Gavin. Gavin goes cross court, saved by Berkmeyer. DC Stars will make a substitution. Number 3, Mohammed Al-Saeed, will replace number 5, Caleb Berkmeyer. 3:22 to go first half, tie game. whistle. Al Saeed's first shot goes down the left sideline and out of bounds. Stephen Smith pops up off of Al Saeed and in. And the Wolves take the lead, 2-1 on the goal by Stephen Smith. Bouncer by Al Saeed to the gap, deflects off of Shepard and blocked by Smith. Smith down, blocked by Sloop. Tom Foley with the shot, Shepard with the save. Hands it to Matthew Gavin on the left wing. Gavin straight down, Foley with the save. Equipment check timeout, 2:33 to go first half. Resumes. Al Saeed with the bouncer, Stephen Smith with the save. And the Wolves will make a substitution timeout. As Matthew Gavin checks out and George Eaker will come in. Stephen Smith, bouncer down the middle, blocked by Sloop. Out of bounds. Ball dropped in. Foley goes to the center. Shepard there to make the save. Passes it off to Eaker on the left wing. George Eaker throws it down. Kurt Sloop with the save. Bouncer by Al Saeed, blocked by Shepard. Passes it to Stephen Smith on the right wing. Throws cross court, out of bounds. Tom Foley spinning, throwing to the center. Shepard with the stop. Passes it to Stephen Smith. Smith's shot, blocked by Sloop. Passes it off to Al Saeed on the left wing. Throws it to the middle. Shepard with the save. He'll back up to the crossbar. Throws it towards the gap. Sloop kicks it out of bounds. Al Saeed for the DC Stars down the line. Stephen Smith smothers it. Smith's return throw, blocked by Foley. Foley spins down the line, wide of the post. Under a minute to go first half. 2-1 lead for the Atlanta Wolves. George Eaker rolls one to the middle. Stopped by Sloop, rolls to the high ball line. He'll pass it back to Foley. Foley's shot out of bounds. .44 seconds to play in the half. Shepard down the line. Pops off of Foley, but he finds it. Foley goes cross court. Stephen Smith with the save. Shepard gets it, passes it to Smith. Smith cross court. Off the post and in! Stephen Smith with an excellent shot. Makes it 3-1 with 19 seconds to play in the first half. Foley down the middle, pops off a Shepard, but he stays in front of it. Wolves call timeout with 11 seconds left to set up a last shot. They own the 3-1 lead.
Or maybe just all the people watching, like everybody's leaning against it, like just like just for freaking news. I'm sure there is
Shepard tries to go down the line, blocked out by DC, and they'll call timeout with 3 seconds to go. They'll have time for one more shot. Off the whistle. Oh, and the Wolves avoided something there because both Shepard and Eaker were playing left wing and the middle was wide open, but the shot went to the right. Stephen Smith made the save, and we reached the half with the Atlanta Wolves on top of the DC Stars, 3-1. Quick check of the women's gold medal match over in Gym 1, and the Monarchs had jumped out to a 5-1 lead over the Atlanta Blazers, but the Blazers have tightened it up. It's now 5-4 in that women's gold medal match. So that's going on in Gym 1. And we will take a quick break here for the men's B bronze and be back with the second half action. Welcome back to the second half of the men's B Division bronze medal game. Atlanta Wolves ahead of the DC Stars 3-1 as we begin the final 12 minutes. Substitution for the DC Stars, number 9, Venser Cotton, has come into the game. He'll play right wing, Caleb Burkmeyer at center, Mohamed Al-Said on the left wing. The Atlanta Wolves will start with the same three they finished the first half with. George Eaker on the left wing, Kaywan Shepard at center, Stephen Smith on the right wing. Team penalty on DC for a substitution infraction as we begin the second half, so they will start with defending the penalty, and it'll be Venser Cotton who has just come into the game to defend the throw. Stephen Smith to take it for the Wolves. And Cotton makes the block, so no damage done as we begin the second half.
All right, Coach, he made it up for you. As long as it wasn't 3.
All right, this is the second half of the men's bronze game. I have DC on my left, Atlanta Wolves on my right. DC will be starting with the ball. Center. So halftime score is 3-1 Wolves. Quiet, please. Play.
We begin play. Al-Said with the bouncer down the middle, stopped by Shepard. Shepard to the post. Venser Cotton with the save. Cotton rolls it down to the gap, stopped by the feet of Shepard. Kaywan Shepard trying that left post again. Kicked out by Cotton. Looked like it was heading wide anyways. Cotton rolls it down. Shepard with the save. Gives it to George Eaker on the left wing. Eaker's shot down. Stopped by the feet of Cotton. Picked up by Burkmeyer. Burkmeyer, the center, just rolls it back down. Blocked by Eaker. George to the middle. Stopped by Burkmeyer. Burkmeyer down, bops around but goes out of bounds. George Eaker throws it straight down, Cotton with the save. Cotton down the line, that's going to go wide. Eaker passes it to Stephen Smith. Throws it down the line. Saved by Cotton. Cotton's throw back down. Eaker there to make the stop. Eaker's cross-court throw will travel out of bounds. Al-Said shot blocked by Eaker, rolls across. Stephen Smith picks it up on the right wing. Gets the shot off cross-court. Kicked over the high ball line by Cotton. And that'll go ball over to the Atlanta Wolves. Eaker rolls it to the middle. Burkmeyer with the save. Gives it over to Al-Said on the left wing. Big bouncer to the middle. Shepard with the block. Passes it to Smith on the right wing. Smith cross court. Saved by Venser Cotton. He is looking to pass it, but now he's going to take it himself. Rolls it down the line. Out of bounds. Ball dropped in left. George Eaker straight down. Benzer Cotton with the save. Cotton return throw down. Stopped by Eaker. Passes it over to, trying to pass it to Shepard, but he'll take it himself, roll it down the middle. Berkmeyer with the save. Berkmeyer with the bouncer to the post, blocked out by Eaker. 9:15 to play. Eager cross court. Saved by Al Saeed. And Al Saeed's return throw is into the net. And DC makes it 3-2. Shot by Shepard to the gap, and that gets through. So the Wolves answer right away, and it's 4-2. There's a shot from Al Saeed, and we got 3 straight goals all of a sudden. 3 shots, 3 goals. And Smith shot down, blocked there by Al Saeed. And he scores again past Smith, and we're tied up. 4-4. A flurry of goals here early in the second half.
4-4.
4-4.
Yeah. That's that tape. That's what video's for. Pay attention. Somebody gotta keep score.
Yep.
Thank you. Quiet, please.
Play resumes. Stephen Smith with the shot. Stopped there by Berkmeyer. Passes it back. Kirk Sloop. Ball dropped in on the right. Smith will leave it for Shep. Oh, substitution timeout now. George Eaker will come out, and Matthew Gavin checks back in. Resumes. It's Shepard from the right wing. Throws cross court, blocked by Berkmeyer. Passes it back to Benzer Cotton. Rolls it down and through the gap. Spencer Cotton has given DC a 5-4 lead.
Score is 5-4. Quiet, please. Play.
Gavin down the middle, blocked there by Berkmeyer. Passes it over to Al Said. His shot to the line, out of bounds, wide of the post. Smith with the big bouncer cross court. Gets past Cotton for the goal, and we're tied again. 5-5. Berkmeyer's shot stopped by Shepard. Passes it back to Gavin. 7:35 to go. Gavin rolls it down. Cotton with the save. Goes to the middle. Blocked there by Shepard. Passes it to Smith from his knees. Throws it out of bounds. Said shot out of bounds. 7:12 remaining. Equipment check timeout on Stephen Smith. Both gyms have tie games going. The women's gold medal match is tied at 6 between the Ohio Monarchs and the Atlanta Blazers. And here we got a 5-5 tie between the Wolves and the DC Stars. Smith with the bouncer, pops over Berkmeyer, but he reaches behind him to make the save. Berkmeyer with the bouncer, Shepard at the stop. Passes it back to Gavin. Gavin with the bouncer down, stopped by the feet of Berkmeyer. Gives it over to Al Said. Spins, throws, out of bounds. Ball dropped in on the right. Smith with a bouncer down the line. Al Said with the save. His return throw, out of bounds. Shepard moves over to the right wing. Throws middle. Berkmeyer with the stop. Berkmeyer's return throw pops off of Shepard, but he keeps it in front of him. Wolves call timeout with 6:16 to play here in the second half. We are tied at 5. Off the whistle, it's Gavin's shot, blocked there by Berkmeyer. Spencer Cotton slips as he threw it, but got it down the court. Saved there by Shepard, gives it to Smith. Big bouncer down the middle, blocked by Berkmeyer. Al Said. Shot blocked, stopped by Smith. Smith from his knees, throws it to the middle, blocked by Berkmeyer. Under 6 minutes to go. Caleb Berkmeyer rolls it to the gap. Shepard with the stop. K1 Shepard throws it to the middle. Berkmeyer there to make the save. Hands it to Al Said. His shot just wide of the post. And timeout for a floor wipe here. Bouncer by Stephen Smith as we begin play, and it's stopped by Berkmeyer. Turn throw by Al Said, stopped by Smith. Smith throw down, blocked out by Al Said. Under 5 minutes to go. Timeout DC. At 4:57 to play. And we're ready to go here. Al Said off the whistle, throws it, and it goes off of Stephen Smith and in. And DC has taken the 6-5 lead with 4:51 to play. Stephen Smith trying to counter. Big bouncer, smothered by Berkmeyer in the center. Berkmeyer to the middle. Shepard with the save. Shepard down the line and gets through. Fencer Cotton, and we are tied again. It's 6-6. Spencer Cotton, return throw down the line, stopped there by Matthew Gavin. Gavin backs up. Down the line, Spencer Cotton there to make the save. Substitution for DC, Spencer Cotton coming out, and number 8 looks Tom Foley will come back in. We've got a final score in the women's gold medal game from Gym 1, a late goal by Ileana Mason, has given the Ohio Monarchs a 7-6 victory over the Atlanta Blazers. As the Monarchs take the gold, the Blazers will win the silver. Great finish to the women's competition. And here we have another barn burner, 6-6 tie with 3:59 to play for the men's B Division bronze between the DC Stars and the Atlanta Wolves. Tom Foley into the game for the DC Stars. His throw goes wide.
Quiet, please. Play.
And there's Shepard's shot pushed out at the last minute by Foley. Foley spins, throws across court, out of bounds. Stephen Smith, spinning bouncer down the line, just pushed out by Al Saeed at the last second. Al Saeed, Muhammad Al Saeed went for a spin shot, and as he was spinning, the ball flew upward out of his hand and over the high ball line, so that will be called a high ball penalty, and a chance here for the Wolves to take the lead. Off the whistle, Shepard throws it, Al Saeed gets it and kicks it out. What a save by Muhammad Al Saeed. He made the initial block, the ball looked like it was going to trickle behind him, and he flicked out his right foot, kicked it out towards the high ball line, made the save. We remain tied at 6-6 with 3:22 to play. Now Berkmeyer down the middle, stopped by the feet of Shepard. Matthew Gavin now, down the line. Stopped by Foley. Foley hops around, throws it to the gap. Stopped by the hands of Kwan Shepard, and we'll have a timeout as his eye shades are on the top of his head. And we'll also get a floor wipe on the Atlanta Wolves end of the court. 2:55 on the clock in this tie game in the men's B Division bronze medal. Ready to go now. Stephen Smith with a big bouncer. Gets past Berkmeyer, but Tom Foley makes the save. Foley throws to the center, blocked by Shepard. Kwan Shepard spins, throws it wide. Ball dropped in on the left. Muhammad Al Saeed with it for the DC Stars. Bouncer center, Shepard with the stop, rolls near the high ball line. He finds it, throws it back to Stephen Smith on the right wing. Smith gets it off cross court, but it's going to go out of bounds. 2:19 on the clock, 6-6 tie. Caleb Berkmeyer now at center. He's going to bounce it towards Gavin. Gavin with the stop. Gavin goes cross court. Al Saeed with the save. Rolling away from him, but he finds it. Spins. Bouncer to the middle. Stopped by Shepard. Gives it to Stephen Smith. Under 2 minutes to go. Smith with a bouncer, and that gets through the defense of the Stars. And the Wolves take the 7-6 lead with 1:43 to play on a goal by Stephen Smith. Saeed's shot goes wide. K1 Shepard almost gets it through the gap, but Al Saeed and Berkmeyer combine to make the stop. Al Saeed's return throw is in, and we're tied again. 7-7 with 1:21 to go. Muhammad Al Saeed answers for the DC Stars. And we're ready to go on a bounce ball by Smith, blocked out by Al Saeed. Al Saeed down the line, out of bounds. High shade check on Stephen Smith. Bronze medal on the line here, 1:07 to go. We are tied at 7. Stephen Smith, bouncer, blocked by Berkmeyer. Berkmeyer bouncer middle, Shepard with the stop. Shepard down the line, stopped by Al Saeed. Turn throw goes wide. Smith throws it, big bouncer, popped off of Berkmeyer. Passes it to Al Saeed. He's going to take his time. Rolls it out of bounds. 31 seconds to go. Shepard sweeps over to the left, throws it down. Top blocked out by Tom Foley. DC will call timeout with 23.9 on the clock. Set up a strategy here as we are still deadlocked at 7-all. Play resumes. Al Saeed with the shot, stopped by Stephen Smith. DC's out of control. Out of Stephen Smith scores! DC was messed up defensively. They had 2 players on the left wing, and even though the ball went right at all 3 players, it somehow found its way through with 15 seconds to go. The Wolves have taken the lead, 8-7. Al Saeed will try to answer down the line, out of bounds. And I think the Wolves... Shepard's just going to hold it. And then slowly roll it down with 3 seconds to go. What a victory for the Atlanta Wolves. Stephen Smith's goal in the final seconds gives the Atlanta Wolves the bronze medal in the men's B division. Great tournament by the DC Stars. Congratulations to the Wolves on a fantastic victory here in their hometown. We will take a quick break and be back with our men's B Division gold medal game between the Killer Cobras and the Atlanta Renegades. All right, welcome back for our final game of the day in Gym 2, final game of the weekend. We have our men's B Division gold medal game between the Atlanta Renegades on the near end of the court, gray jerseys, white numerals, and on the far end, the Killer Cobras with their gray, black, and yellow jerseys. We'll set the starting lineups for you after the buzzer. All right, on the far end of the court, our Killer Cobras are going to start with number 8, Junior Asu, number 6, Jacob Kamanu, and number 9, Dylan Pleasance. The Renegades have number 6, Rashid Manson, number 5, Felix Walker, and number 9, Rashad Williams. Cobras start with the ball. It's Dylan Pleasance thrown to the center. Felix Walker with the save. Walker bouncer down the middle. Jacob Kamanu with the stop. Dylan Pleasance spinning cross-court shot. Rashad Williams there. Williams throws to the gap. Pleasance with the save. Pleasance goes cross court. Blocked out of bounds by Rashad Williams. Williams to the middle, pops off of Kamanu, off the crossbar and over the net. Close call there. Dylan Pleasance from the right wing, cross court, pushed out by Rashad Williams.
Renegades!
Throw down, blocked by Junior Asu. Junior bouncer, out of bounds, cross court. Rashid Manson throws middle, blocked by Kamanu. Hands it off to Pleasance on the right wing. Pulling Pleasance down the line, out of bounds. Manson rolls it to the middle. Kamano with the save. Passes it off to Junior Asu. Rolls it down the middle. And we might have a 10-second penalty on the Killer Cobras. We do. So this could result in the first goal of the game if the Renegades can convert the penalty throw. And the Renegades choose Junior Asu to defend the team penalty. And Felix Walker will take the throw for the Renegades. And Walker buries the penalty throw. And the Renegades take the early lead, 1-0. Junior Asu rolls it to the middle. It pops off a Walker, but he stays in front of it. Walker's big bouncer, bodied out of bounds by Kamanu. Dylan Pleasance stopped by the feet of Walker, hands it to Manson on the left wing. Shot by Manson, saved by Kamanu, gives it to Junior Asu. Cross-court shot, gets through the hands of Manson, but off the post. Manson's return throw, cross-court out of bounds. Shot. Rashid Manson throws it cross court, stopped by the feet of Kamanu. Junior Asu's throw, stopped by Manson. Manson shot to the middle, blocked there by Kamanu, hands it to Pleasance. Pleasance cross court, blocked there by Williams. Williams' throw gets through, but blocked by Asu. Kamanu, big bouncer down the middle. Felix Walker with the stop. Walker bouncer back down, blocked by Asu, rolls across the face. And out of bounds. Pleasance throws it out. Ball will be over to the Renegades. 8:17 to go, first half. Equipment check timeout on the far end of the court.
Ready, go.
Manson goes cross court, pushed out by Junior Asu. Junior Asu bouncer cross court, out of bounds. Manson cross court, stopped by Junior Asu. Gives it off to Pleasance. Pleasance. Inadvertent whistle. A 10-second penalty has been called on the Cobras, and they'll have to defend once again. And they choose number 8, Junior Asu, to defend the penalty. It'll be Felix Walker to take it again. He made the first penalty goal. Throws it. Oh, a high ball is thrown by Walker on the penalty throw. So here's a big chance for the Cobras to tie it up. Walker will defend the penalty. And it will be Dylan Pleasance to take it. Knocked out by Walker. Score remains 1-0. Score check. 1-0. Scoreboard says 2-0. 1-0. Adjusting the scoreboard. Make sure it's 1-0. Now we're ready to go. Williams shot blocked out by Kamanu. And the Cobras will make a substitution. Adam Young will replace Junior Asu in the Cobras lineup. Play resumes. Adam Young into the game with his first shot, stopped by Felix Walker. Gets it near the high ball line, passes it back to Rashad Williams. Williams down. And a 10-second call on the Renegades. The block by Walker went out near the high ball line. Took a little time to get it back to Williams and a little too much time to get the shot off. So Rashad Williams has been chosen to defend the team penalty. Another chance for the Cobras to tie it up. And Williams makes the block on Adam Young, and the score remains 1-0. Play resumes. Manson's shot to the middle, blocked by Jacob Kamanu, passes it back to Dylan Pleasance or Adam Young rather, on the right wing. Adam Young shot down the middle. Felix Walker with the save, gives it to Rashad Williams. Williams cross-court shot, bodied out by Adam Young. Adam Young shot to the gap, stopped by the feet of Felix Walker. Manson shot, blocked by the center. Kamanu gives it to Pleasance on the left wing. Pleasance down the line, out of bounds. Rashad Williams throw down, blocked by Kamanu. Gives it to Pleasance. Pleasance down the middle, blocked by Walker. Walker's shot popped off of Kamanu. Adam Young's shot blocked by Walker. Manson stopped by Young. Young down the middle, blocked by Walker. Halfway through the first half, 1-0 score here in the men's B Division Gold. As Kamanu scrambles to make the save, passes it to Pleasance. Pleasance throws it down. Oh, almost got to the gap. Rashad Williams slid over to make the block. Felix Walker's return throw, stopped by the feet of Pleasance, rolls to the high ball line, and is going to trickle over half court. Ball back over to the Renegades. Rashad Williams for the Renegades. Bouncer middle, popped high off of Kamanu, gets behind him, backed up nicely by Adam Young. Cross-court shot by Young, just wide of the post. Rashad Williams, throw to the middle, blocked by Kamanu. Pleasant shot. Hits the post and stays out. Quickly returned by Williams, blocked by Young. Adam Young to the middle, stopped there by Felix Walker. Return throw, blocked by Kamanu. He finds it. Will dump it out of bounds to avoid the 10-second penalty. Felix Walker throws it down the middle, blocked there by Kamanu. Spinning throw by Young. Walker with the stop, gives it to Williams on the right wing. Return throw gets underneath Young and just wide of the post. Under 4 minutes to play, first half. Shot by Young, blocked there by Manson. Manson's return throw, Kamano with the save. Gives it off to Dylan Pleasance. His bouncer will go out of bounds. Williams powers it through. Good defense. And the Renegades go up 2-0. Off the whistle, Pleasance rip. Oh, he caught. That was Adam Young who caught the Renegades not set after they scored, and it's 2-1. Now Williams again gets it through Kamanu. Young with the save. Adam Young to the gap, stopped by Walker. Passes it to Williams. And it's a high ball as Williams, when he threw it, the ball actually hit his knee and went over the high ball line. So he tried for a bounce ball, but the ball hit his knee. Resulting call is a high ball, and Williams will need to defend the penalty. Try to keep the Renegades in front here. Adam Young with the penalty throw, and he gets it by Williams. And we are tied at 2 with 3:04 to go in the first half. Ball dropped in. Williams hands it to Walker. Walker down the middle, blocked by Kamanu. Jacob Kamanu rolls it to the middle. Felix Walker with the save, gives it off to Rashid Manson on the left wing. Manson looking gap, blocked by Kamanu. Under 3 minutes to go, first half. Young to the middle, underneath Walker, but hits Williams, who is luckily backing up. Not expecting it, but he made the save. His throw down, blocked by Kamanu. Passes it off to Dylan Pleasance. Straight down, kicked out of bounds by Williams. And another high ball call on Rashad Williams. Again, I believe that hit his knee. And he's going to have to come up big again to keep this game tied. Adam Young throws middle, Williams with the save, and we remain tied 2-2. And the Renegades will call timeout here with 2:21 to go in the first half. Good gold medal game here, tied at 2. ready to go here for the final 2:21. It's Felix Walker. Bouncer will go out of bounds. Ball dropped in on the left wing to Dylan Pleasance. And a rethrow for the Cobras as a cell phone went off in the stands. Pleasant straight down. Williams with the save. Walker corrals it. Throws down, pops up and over. Pleasance and in. And the Renegades take a 3-2 lead with 1:59 to play in the first half. Pleasant shot blocked out by Walker. It's going to trickle out of bounds. Shot there by Williams. Shot Williams from the right wing, goes cross court, out of bounds. Shot from Young is kicked out by Walker.
Quiet, please. Play.
Pleasance down, blocked out by Williams. 1:10 to play, first half. 3-2 lead for the Renegades over the Killer Cobras. Williams down.
Noise penalty, team penalty, noise on number 9. Actually, it's not a team penalty, it's a noise penalty on number 9.
And Williams called for the noise penalty after he threw the ball. So once again, he'll have to defend a penalty throw, try to keep the Renegades in the lead. And Pleasance beats them to the far side, and we are tied once again. 3-3 with 1:06 to go, first half.
Quiet, please. Play.
Rashid Manson to the middle, blocked by Kamanu. Bouncer middle, Walker with the stop. Return throw, gets past Adam, gets past Dylan Pleasance. And the Renegades go back in front 4-3. Pleasance looks to answer, Williams with the save. Return throw to the middle, blocked by Kamano, popped in the air, but saved by Pleasance. And timeout Cobras with 33 seconds to go in the first half. 4-3 lead for the Atlanta Renegades. Final 30 seconds of the half. Double clutch by Kamanu. equipment check timeout on the far end of the court. 22 seconds to go in the first half. In this men's B Division gold medal game, the Atlanta Renegades ahead of the Killer Cobras 4-3. Williams shot through the gap and in. Big late goal there for the Renegades. That makes it 5-3. Amano looking to answer. Blocked by Manson. 8 seconds to go. Final throw of the half, stopped by Kamanu. That'll do it. First half was a good one. The Atlanta Renegades 5, Killer Cobras 3. We'll be back with the second 12 minutes in just a quick timeout. And welcome back in for the second half of the men's B Division gold medal game. As we begin the final 12 minutes, we have the Atlanta Renegades ahead of the Killer Cobras 5-3. Cobras made a substitution as Antonio Rozier will come in and play right wing. And Adam Young will move to left. Dylan Pleasant's out. Shot down the line, stopped by the feet of Young. Walker's shot. Young's return throw, blocked by Williams, out by the high ball line. And kicked over half court by Walker. Ball back over to the Cobras. Shot down the line is in. Adam Young off the whistle. Catches Rashad Williams out of position. Five 4 is the score. Renegades in front. Bounce ball by Williams, stopped by Young. See if Young goes down the line again. Goes straight down, and that goes in off of Williams. Just like that, back-to-back goals by Adam Young, and we are tied at 5. Walker looking to answer, and Walker answers right back for the Renegades. We got 3 goals in the first 46 seconds of the second half, and it's 6-5 Renegades. Antonio Rozier, that one gets through the legs of Walker, and it's 6-6. 4 goals in 45 seconds. Can you say high intensity action in this gold medal game? Sheed Manson from the left wing throws middle. Kamanu bodies it out of bounds. Adam Young cross court, blocked by Manson. Manson throws straight down. Rozier with the save. Bouncer by Rozier, blocked by Manson. Felix Walker's shot stopped by Adam Young. Young down the line, out of bounds. Rashad Williams straight down, kicked out by Adam Young. Young's first touch is out of bounds as he tried to throw that one back in. Clock. Shot by Kamanu, blocked by Walker. To go in the second half. Rozier throws it out of bounds. Manson cross court, blocked by Kamanu. Kamanu's shot out of bounds. Sheed Williams down the line, stopped by the feet of Adam Young. Young spins, throws middle, Walker with the save. quick return throw. Stopped by Kamanu. Hands it off to Young on the left wing, down the line. Williams with the stop. Goes back to the net. Rolls it out of bounds. Adam Young to the middle, off of Walker and out of bounds. Throw by Manson, blocked by Kamanu. Kamanu shot wide of the post. Rashad Williams powers it through. And the Renegades go back in front 7-6. Young tries to answer quickly. Manson blocks it out. Manson cross court, blocked out by Young. Young down the line, popped off of Williams, off his head and in. And we are tied at 7. .8:23 to go. Clock has been fixed. Clock wasn't running. Issue with the clock showing 8:23, but they're not able to get it counting down. Score is 7-7, 8:23 to play in the second half. This men's B division gold medal game as they're trying to get the clock working.
Sorry, we're having a clock issue, so bear with us a second. Okay, stay loose.
Yeah, the issue with the scoreboard is the clock is set, but for some reason they can't get it to start count down when the play resumes. And we may have to do a manual clock. So as they try to get the scoreboard up and running, we can tell you that the men's A Division gold medal game is in its final stages. The Atlanta Force lead Los Gallos 9-3. All right, I think we have the clock issue fixed. Rashad Williams goes down the line, just wide of the post. Antonio Rozier down, blocked by Manson. 8 minutes to go. Manson rolls it straight back to Rozier. Rozier will go cross court now, swept out of bounds by Felix Walker. Ball dropped in on the right wing, and Rashad Williams will take the throw. Bouncer down, blocked by Young. Young's throw, first touch out of bounds. Renegades will make the throw. Bouncer by Walker down the middle, blocked by Kamanu. Kamanu's shot, stopped by Williams. Rashad Williams' throw, blocked by Young. Young goes cross court from the left wing, blocked there by Rashid Manson. Manson's throw to the middle, Kamanu with the save. Kamanu down the middle, blocked by Felix Walker. 7 minutes to go. Walker's shot kicked out of bounds by Kamanu. Cross court shot by Young, out of bounds. Manson cross court, blocked out by Young. Adam Young throws middle, Walker with the stop. Return bouncer, stopped by Kamanu. Finds the handle, throws it to the post, and just wide. 6:28 to play, we're tied at 7. This is for the men's B gold medal. Rashad Williams, bouncer pops off of a couple Cobras and into the net. The Renegades go back on top 8-7. It popped off of Kamanu, off of the head of Rozier and into the net. 8-7 lead, 6:23 to play. Rozier looks to answer, but his shot goes wide. Ball dropped in on the left wing. Manson's shot, stopped by Kamanu. Return throw, just elbowed out by Williams. Rashad Williams down the middle, blocked by Kamanu. Adam Young back down, Walker with the save. Walker's bouncer, stopped by Kamanu. Kamanu's throw, just flicked out by Walker, wide of the post. We're under 6 minutes to go. Williams popped high in the air, but lands right on Young. He makes the catch. Young down the middle, Walker with the save. quickly back with it. Kamanu with the stop. Hands it off to Rozier. Rozier to the gap, almost got through, but the stop by the feet of Rashid Manson. Manson straight down, blocked by Rozier. High ball called on Antonio Rozier. Chance for the Renegades to go up by 2 here. Get a floor wipe on the Renegades end of the court. 5:07 to go. Penalty shot coming up. It looks like Rashid Manson will take it against Antonio Rozier. Oh, Manson went for the far post. It went off the post and out of bounds. Score remains 8-7, 4:59 to go. Antonio Rozier now for the Cobras. Throws it cross court from the left wing, blocked there by Rashid Manson. Manson to the middle, Kamano with the save. Big bouncer is going to travel out of bounds. Final 4:37 here. Final 4:20 to go here. And we'd like to congratulate the Atlanta Force for winning the men's A Division gold medal. They defeated the Los Gallos in that gold medal game. So this is the only game left to decide. It's the men's B Division gold. We have 4:18 remaining, and the Atlanta Renegades lead the Killer Cobras 8-7. So this one will come right down to it looks like. As we wrap up a fun 3 days of competition here at Smyrna, Georgia, I'd like to thank Georgia Blind Sports for hosting this national qualifier. All our volunteers and all our coaches, referees, athletes traveled from around the country to make this a 3 days of fun competition.
Quiet, please. Quiet, please. Wait.
Play resumes. Felix Walker down the middle. Jacob Kamanu with the save. Gives it to Antonio Rozier. Rozier throws. Blocked there by Walker. Gives it off to Rashad Williams. Williams shot. Blocked by Kamanu. Hands off to Young. Adam Young cross court. Stopped by the feet of Walker. Gives it off to Rashid Manson on the left wing. Manson down, gets through the hands of Kamanu, but out of bounds. Ball dropped in to the right wing. It's Antonio Rozier for the Cobras. Rozier spins, throws cross court. Popped off of Williams, but he keeps it in front of him. Return throw, out of bounds. Throw by Young, cross court, blocked out by Manson.
Quiet, please. Wait.
Cross court shot from Manson, gets in. And the Men's go up by 2. It's 9-7. 3:17 to go. The Cobras will have a substitution as let's see, it looks like Adam Young will come out and Dylan Pleasance comes in. All right, we're ready to go here. Final 3:17 of this gold medal game. Quickly off the whistle. Pleasant's shot. Stopped by Walker. Walker with the bouncer back down. Stopped there by Kamanu. Kamanu's shot blocked by Walker. Walker with the save on Kamanu. Kamanu's shot down, blocked by, or Walker's shot blocked by Kamanu. Cross court shot, blocked out by Rashad Williams.
Let's go, Shad!
And Rashad Williams' shot is stopped. 2.5 minutes to go. Rozier down, blocked there by Walker. Oh, that one's just bodied out. Dylan Pleasant's throw, blocked there by Walker. Hands it off to Rashad Williams. Williams throws it down. Pleasant's bodies it out. Pleasant's shot down the line, out of bounds. Under 2 minutes to go now. Renegades with that 2-goal lead. Williams shot, Kamano with the save. Rozier throws it back down. That one's blocked by Walker. Walker down, pops up off of Kamano and into the net. It's 10-7 Renegades. And Renegades are on their way to gold. 3-goal lead with 1:35 to play. Rozier's shot blocked by Walker. And there's another goal for the Renegades.
Let's go!
11-7 now with 1:08 to go. Rozier's shot. That one gets in. The Cobras get one back. It's 11-8. Manson's shot stopped by Kamanu. 52 seconds to go. Kamanu's throw to the gap. Just deflected wide of the post. 45 seconds to go. And Rashad Williams' shot out of bounds. Rozier's shot gets over Walker and in. It's 11-9, not quite over yet. Gonna reset the clock to 35 seconds. And a little issue resetting the clock. There's 38 seconds to go. 11-9 is the score. Renegades in front of the Killer Cobras. All right, we're ready to go here. Final 38 seconds. Rashid Manson will throw it from the left wing cross court. Stopped by the Cobras. 28 seconds to go. Cobras down 2. They need a goal on each shot. And Pleasant's shot is stopped by Felix Walker. He's going to take his time. Roll it back down. Bodied out by Pleasant's. Timeout Cobras with 15 seconds to go. Renegades look to have this one in hand, but you never know.
Lock in here.
Shot by Rozier goes wide. 12 seconds to go. Manson's shot cross court, blocked by Pleasance. Quick return throw, blocked by Williams, and that'll do it. The Renegades win the men's B division bronze medal with an 11-9 victory over the Killer Cobras. Congratulations to the Renegades. That'll do it for our broadcast this weekend. Thank you for joining us, and congratulations to all the medalists. We'll list the final tally on the USABA Facebook page. You can also check out goalballscoreboard.net. Bill Kellick signing off for USABA. Thank you for joining us.